PJ, let me get your reaction to this letter and this turnabout on the part of President Donald Trump, even though we had a little hint of it the other day when he said that the US was looking for certain things and the summit wouldn't proceed without them.
Well, I think it's back to reality. The president had a belief early on that he could achieve something that his predecessors had not. And I think that this is one of the reasons why the idea of starting a negotiating process at the leadership level, as opposed to starting it at the working level, where you are able to test how serious, the other side is and what they're actually prepared to do. I think, the president made the right decision, but now I'll have to assess, where we go from here.
PJ, previous guests in the last few minutes have suggested that it's possible this is a negotiating tactic, that this doesn't mean it's over and the summit could take place. What are your thoughts on that reaction?
Well, I think the United States will have to reassess because there was this idea that in a first meeting the chairman of the DPRK would agree to denuclearize. I think now we recognize that denuclearization means different things to each side, and that it would require a lengthy process to try to determine, how you might go about doing this. I agree with you. I think that it's still possible over time that there will be a meeting, but I think it's important to have a reassessment on both sides of what the purpose of a negotiation would be and how long it would take. I think what will be critical here is, one of the genuine achievements of the president's decision to accept a meeting with Kim Jong-un was the fact that he suspended nuclear testing and missile testing. I think that will be a cue for us going forward, is if Kim returns to the kind of provocative behavior that North Korea has, we've seen from North Korea in the immediate past, then we're back to this a kind of a fire and fury cycle. Whereas if Kim continues to holster his nuclear and missile capability, then you could see the leaders come back to this issue in a number of months.